Now, friends, this is not a tale of wicked flame, nor villainy, nor dragon's wrath. Just one very clumsy wizard and several unfortunate curtains. There once was a fox-mage with fire in her fur, a wand in her hand and a tail full of burrs. She smiled like sunrise, so gentle and bright, then bumped into a lantern and ruined the night. She meant to light candles with elegant grace, but tripped on her robe and ignited the lace. The barkeep cried, "Careful!" The bard cried, "My hat!" She said, "I'm so sorry, I can put out, oh, that." She patted the sparks with a napkin in hand, then the napkin caught fire and so did the stand. She turned in a panic, her tail gave a wave, and the whole room learned why the brave are called brave. She meant well, but wherever she stumbled, the embers all fell. If the curtain starts smoking and the church bells yell, raise your mug high, friends. She meant well, she meant well, she meant well. Hide all the hay bales and guard the ale. When the fox-mage says, "Don't worry, I can tell," take 3 steps back, friends. She meant well. She once crossed a market with baskets held high, fresh bread, new ribbons and dreams in her eyes. A sneeze sent a spark from the tip of her wand. Now the baker's new awning is thoroughly gone. She bowed to apologize, graceful and sweet, but her tail brushed the kindling beside the meat. The butcher said, "Well, since the coals are aglow, I suppose we are selling smoked sausages now." She tried to keep calm, she tried to stand still, but calm is quite hard when you're sliding downhill. She crashed through the flower cart, flower in the air, then sneezed once again. Now the roses are rare. She meant well, but wherever she stumbled, the embers all fell. If the curtain starts smoking and the church bells yell, raise your mug high, friends. She meant well, she meant well, she meant well. Hide all the hay bales and guard the ale. When the fox-mage says, "Don't worry, I can tell," take 3 steps back, friends. She meant well. At noble halls, she was asked for a toast, a polite little speech for the duke and his host. She lifted her cup with a smile soft and grand, then dropped it and scorched the embroidered tablecloth. The duchess screamed, "Fire!" The servants all ran. The fox-mage said, "Wait, I have studied a plan." She stamped on the flames with her little red feet and accidentally roasted the dessert table sweet. The pudding was blazing, the pies were alight, the sugared pears glowed like stars in the night. The duke through the smoke gave a hesitant cheer. Strange presentation, but best cake this year. She meant well, but wherever she stumbled, the embers all fell. If the curtain starts smoking and the church bells yell, raise your mug high, friends. She meant well, she meant well, she meant well. Hide all the hay bales and guard the ale. When the fox-mage says, "Don't worry, I can tell," take 3 steps back, friends. She meant well. Now some called her hazard and some called her dear. Some kept a bucket whenever she came near. But when frost came crawling with teeth made of snow, and the village hearts died in the cold winter glow, she stood in the square with her ears pinned low, afraid one wrong step would set someone's home aglow. Then a child said, "Please, just a little warm light." So she nodded and tried with all of her might. One trembling spark drifted soft from her paw, then bounced off a barrel, a bench, and a saw. It leapt to the bonfire, it roared like a bell, and warmed every soul in the village so well. No roofs turned to cinders, no barns blew away. Well, one fence got crispy, but that was okay. The mayor declared with a laugh through the hay, "She's clumsy as thunder, but saved us today." She meant well, she meant well, and sometimes a stumble can answer a spell. If the bonfire's roaring and all ends well, raise your mug high, friends. She meant well, she meant well, she meant well. Hide all the hay bales, but cheer when they tell of the fox-mage who tripped crashed and somehow excelled. Bless her warm heart, friends. She meant well. So should she visit your tavern one day, be kind, be gracious, and for heaven's sake, move the curtains.